Even when you do all that you can to pay for school, you may find that sometimes your expenses still exceed your resources. When this happens, it might be necessary to consider student loans. How can you know when it is okay to borrow money to pay for school? And how will you know how much you can reasonably afford to borrow? Start by asking yourself the following questions. 1. Do I have clearly articulated goals? It is important to know what you are borrowing for and when you can expect to achieve your academic goals. This will lead to better planning and outcomes. 2. Have I set myself up to succeed? Make sure that you are ready to perform well academically. Anticipate and take action to moderate any distractions that may otherwise interfere with your academic performance. It doesn't make sense to borrow money just to pay for failing grades. 3. Am I contributing all that I can to my school expenses? Part-time work, when possible, or scholarships can help pay for some of your school expenses. This can help you to limit the amount of debt that may otherwise be needed. 4. Am I borrowing more than most students? Borrowing significantly more than most students may be an indication that you are spending excessively. Prior to any borrowing, look for ways you can meet your needs less expensively. Make sure your spending is reasonable and under control before you borrow money. 5. Am I making an informed decision? Make sure that you understand how much you can truly afford to borrow and how interest charges will apply. Use our college planning tool to calculate your recommended maximum borrowing threshold and make sure that your future required monthly payment will be manageable. 6. Am I enrolled in a full course load? Borrowing a lot of money to pay for only a few credit hours each semester isn't very cost effective. When borrowing, and within reason, get the most that you can from each enrollment period. Take a full course load when possible to ensure that the debt you incur helps you to make reasonable and sustained progress toward your degree. For additional help with any borrowing decision, please contact our office.